What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and in today's video we are concluding our Reign of Jafar case opening. So this will be the last booster box from the original case that we ordered. And in addition to that, we also have some goodies that we got from Downtown Disney. I'll be featuring those in another video, but we did just get back from Downtown Disney earlier today. It was a little bit of a hot mess. I'm sure those that are local to the area know the story. Essentially, everyone wanted to go to Downtown Disney to get their goodies, and in addition to that, get this really cool Elsa promo. Essentially, how it works is they've been releasing these promos. Last time, they released an Anna promo, where the character can sign the card, and you can just take it to Disneyland, find Elsa, and ask her to sign it, and whatnot. They've released an Anna, and they released a Mickey Mouse. So this is the third iteration of that, so everyone wanted to get it. But when we got to Downtown Disney, and this is the first time it's ever happened to me, I've been going to Downtown Disney since, I think Ursula's Return was the first one I went to. They didn't have their product. They were not ready for us. Even though they had tape down for lines, they had like the staff all there, but they didn't have the product. They had the promos. They mentioned that to us. They had the promos, but they said they would not give us the promos until they had the product. So we basically got there at 6:30, but they didn't have the product until almost noon for Downtown Disney. So it was a little bit of a hot mess. So most of us left and came back. And then at that point, I just looped the line. So I got everything I needed. And then I also got 6 Anna promo. I'm sorry. Was it 5? Oh, no, wait. It is 6. There we go. 6. Elsa promos. I said Anna, just because I wanted to have a play set, and my wife was with me, so we just also took advantage of that as well. So I don't know what I'll do with these. Most likely sell most of them and hang on to a few for collector's sake. So in addition to that, we also got structure decks, both of them. We also got, let me grab this. We got 4 troves at the moment. We also got, and this is probably the thing I'm most excited for, if I can grab it. We have the Palace Heist board game that came out. If you go to Downtown Disney, it's actually a reduced price. To my understanding, it was $40 instead of the traditional $60 that they're going to mark up for MSRP. So if you guys were around during Ursula's Return, they had a cooperative experience that you could play with your family. This is the sequel to that, where you're battling Jafar, at least to the best of my knowledge. So I'm super excited for that. Ursula's Return was a lot of fun, and what I've seen, it looks like it's an actual board game instead of just like a dinky box that you rip open once. So Ravensburger definitely listens to feedback. I will like sing their praises to this day. So let's go ahead and switch perspectives. And today we're just focusing on finishing our case. So in addition to this booster box, I also wanted to show you guys, we got a brand new playmat. I like to do this at the start of every format. We got a new playmat to showcase, did I say that backwards? A new mat to showcase a new format. So this is what we'll be opening our cards on for the most part, unless we win something amazing. And I think it actually looks really good. We got Megara right here on the right. So I didn't really like the card art, but there's something about the aura of the mat itself that I think actually looks pretty great. I'm also playing the video game Hades right now, so it's kind of funny that that this would be the playmat, just synced up like that. And you can also see the souls being sucked into the weird toilet thingamabobber afterlife thing. Anyway, so super cool playmat. So, and green's my favorite color. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Hopefully we hit an enchanted, just because it's such a bummer. I have a friend who bought 3 cases and got 1 enchanted on the very last pack of the final case. He was very bummed, so it's a very real possibility that we might not hit one. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But let's go ahead and start opening these bad boys up and see what we got going on. And in terms of what cards are good, until I hear otherwise or see the experts make the decks, my understanding, I'm still collecting these, by the way, that one I already have. My understanding is that this is kind of like a Azurite C set. What I mean by that is it feels like a lot of the good cards are just the commons, uncommons, and rares. And a lot of the legendaries are kind of meh, from my understanding. I think Nmari and Raya are the best ones, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, thank you guys for reaching out to me and letting me know what some of these cards are from. Now I know that this is from Pinocchio. I thought he looked a little familiar, and now I can also see that there's little boys that are trapped in there. That's terrifying. Pinocchio is a scary movie, for sure, but it's a good movie. The scene where they all turn into donkeys is forever burned in my head, so it wasn't something that I was like, let's watch this over and over and over again. Not a very happy movie overall. I don't think we have that one, so we'll hang on to that one. All right, so second pack, we have Perdita and Nita Radcliffe. Oh, and thank you guys for telling me where. I now know where the pigeons are from. You guys have been very helpful for that. In the last 2 videos, you've been spamming me, letting me know. Pigeons are from Bolt. So I only saw Bolt once. It was okay movie. It was fine. Oh, nice. We got. So this is what I'm saying, is like, it feels like a lot of the best cards in this are a little bit like Sail the Azurite Sea, things like Genie. The equivalent for Azurite Sea is like their uncommons and commons and rares. So until I hear otherwise, we're just going to hang on to everything for the time being until everything goes up in value. But I do know that Beyond the Horizon is a card a lot of people are looking forward to. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, I'm keeping all the numbered cards because I still don't know what I have and what I don't. All right, we got Charlotte LaBeouf, Lumiere, Olaf, Toby Turtle, Royal Guard, Jock, Candy Drift, Pouncing Practice, Quick Shot, Flower. We got Yzma and a Pluto. All right. Boom and a boom. Whoa, that one opened a little easier than normal. Holy cow, that one was ready to be opened. All right. Next up, we have Antonio's Jaguar, Anna, Hamster Ball, Cusco, Dale, the Dodo. We have Alma Madrigal, Don Carnage, King Candy, Geppetto. We have Queen of Hearts, and a Bobby. Good old Bobby. It looks like they're giving a lot of support to red-green, both this set and the next set. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because Ruby is one of the main colors that I play, so wouldn't mind exploring that opportunity. Feels like Steel has been kicking our can for a hot minute. Same thing with Amethyst. So wouldn't mind maybe some variety in the meta for Ruby instead of just Ruby Amethyst. Oh, someone also told me that the miscuts that I saw were not actually miscuts. They were purposeful, so you can go ahead and do a full art versions of those cards. My understanding is it's the foil versions of Brutus and the Ducks. At least that's as much as I know so far. All right, we have Ka, Captain Hook, we have Prince John, and a Perdita. All right. I'm really hoping that there's an enchanted in here. It's always a bummer when you have to wait until the last box, just because the pressure's really on. I think we have that. We're just going to hang on to them all, so that way we can make a picture later. We have Antonio's Jaguar, Ariana, Television Set, Yelena, Mad Dog, Friend Owl, Madam Mim, Don Carnage, Pluto. We have Alice, Jasmine, and Mad Hatter. Okay. Even though I'm not crazy about Alice in Wonderland as a movie, I gotta admit the artwork for Alice in Wonderland in this game is extraordinary. I think they've done a really good job with that. All right. I might have that, but like I said, I'm just gonna hang on to all of them. All right, we got Jim Deere, Alice, Television Sets, Captain Hook, Nero, He Who Steals and Runs Away, Twitter Pated, I still don't know how to say that, another Beyond the Horizon. All right, we have Gyro Gear Loose. There we go, we got our first legendary. We got Mickey Mouse, Giant Mouse. Some people are calling this a meme card. Jury's on hold for right now. I still don't know whether or not this card's gonna be any good or not, but it's fun. It looks like a fun card. And Antonio Madrigal. All right, first legendary pulled. Yeah, I would say right now it feels like this set is very underwhelming. The enchanteds are stunning, like, I hope we get one, but I would say in terms of the meta relevant cards, I would say definitely Amber and Chernadogs in general got a lot of stuff. So I just don't feel like I really got too many toys, but then again, Sapphire ruled the world at the beginning of last format, so can't complain too much. All right, we have an Alice. Starting off slow. Only one legendary thus far. Let's see. I also feel like Radigan is a little underappreciated. I think that he's going for like about $3, but I feel like that card definitely has potential. I just don't know how it would run him. But if you can manage to get Radigan out onto the field and you're not fighting Ruby, I feel like you win. There's not too many answers for that guy. We have Pouncing Practice, Zipper, Desperate Plan. Oh, I think arguably the worst legendary in the set. We have Chief Bogo, Commanding Officer, and a Royal Guard. Although I've heard Desperate Plan is pretty good, so I'll go ahead and put those to the side. I want to like every legendary in this set, but there's several that I'm kind of like, eh. Every set needs to have good and bad cards. So, let's see. Whoop. All right, we got 11. What do we got going on? We got Mirabelle Madrigal, Little Sister, Genie, Scarab. We got Picard, Lumiere, Blue Fairy, Stopped Chaos in its tracks, Magica Dispel, Aladdin. We got Tiana and Monterey Jack. Okay. Let's see. Come on, baby, give me something. Whoop. All right. I wouldn't mind getting more Namaris and Rayas. I feel like those two cards are decent, but we'll see. In terms of Sapphire and Ruby legendaries, I don't know. The Lilo looks good, and I don't know about the Tinkerbell. It's hard to say. Oh, nice. Okay, we got a Raya, Infiltration Expert. I feel like this is the best legendary in the set, honestly. This is just such an amazing card, and it has a lot of potential. And a Sir Pellinor. All right, nice. So we got Raya. So we got a little bit of variety in our legendaries. We got Steel, we got Amber, and we got Emerald. I don't think we've still to this day pulled any legendaries for Amethyst. I'm trying to think of what they are. I know one of them's Bambi. Just can't think of what the other one is. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. All right. Next up, we have Perdita, Go-Go Tamago, Magic Carpet, Poe Dispel, Fred, Vanellope Von Schweetz, Forest Duel, Dormouse, the Nephew's Piggy Bank. We got Bolt, the Sultan, and a Tiana. Okay. Look at that, triple Jafars right there. Just won the lottery. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Oh no, we do have that one. I do have that one. I know that. All right, we have Rhino, Mr. Snoops, the Mouse Queen, Bobby, Yelena, Cha-Cha, LeFou. We have Jumba Jukiba, and Taya. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Antonio. We got Tramp, which is a pretty good card in itself, and a Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. I'll keep the Tramp nearby because I just feel like the Chernadog stuff is amazing. I don't know if I'd run 4 of this Tramp, but 2 feels like it'd be pretty solid in the deck. I could be wrong, though. I don't run Chernadogs, but it just seems like it'd be a little much. Oh, that's right. We got the Trapped Genie in one of the puzzle piece cards. All right. Next up, we have Jean. That lady. Captain Hook. Megara. Cha-Cha. Lafayette. We got Thumper. Raleigh. That lady. Gadget Hackwrench. We have Lumiere. And He Who Steals and Runs Away. Okay. Boom, boom. Come on, baby. Oh, the pressure. The pressure of pulling well. I mean, we got a lot of goodies from Downtown Disney, so I'm sure an Enchanted is on its way, but would love to get that pressure off. And just get one right now. Alright, we got Perdita, Vanellope Von Schweetz, Jasmine, Monterey Jack, Poe Dispel, Picard, the Coach, Get Out, She's Your Person. We have Perdita, Into the Unknown, which I think this is the chase for a lot of people, the enchanted version of this card, and a Joey. Alright, I'm going to put both Into the Unknown and Perdita to the side. People are saying that Into the Unknown is the best card in the set. It's just a shame that it's only for Blurple, so. But you know what, that seems fair. We already have Let It Go currently, so at least until the rotation happens, so we'll see. All right, next up we have Joey, Olaf, Hamster Ball. We have Ryder, Dale, Mushu. We have Huey, Napoleon, Pua, Archimedes, Wreck-It Ralph, and She's Your Person. All right, I swear that this girl looks like traditional Ellie from The Last of Us. Penny, that's her name. So Bolt has got to be Joel then. By that regard. Alright. Pieces are just coming right off this plastic. Super easy to open. Boom. Okay. Next up we have Darling Deer, The Wardrobe, Khan, Nero, Tipo, Lloyd Orange Boar, They Never Come Back, Chip, Louie. We have Faline, Atlantean Crystal. I haven't seen this yet. Chosen character gets resist 2 and support. Okay. And only so much room. Okay. All right, we're getting down to the wire. We're down to our last 7 packs of our case. Ooh. Hopefully we're able to hit something. Hopefully. At least let there be another decent legendary in this. Alright, let's see. Next up, we have Dalmatian Puppy, Wasabi, Monterey Jack, Palace Guard, March Hare, Alice, Drun, Ravenous Plague. Oh, it looks like Sisu's the one quoting. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's from Raya. Sisu's quoting something. We have Pluto. We have Flynn Rider. There we go. That's the other Amethyst legendary. I totally forgot. So we got Pinocchio. Evasive. Once during your turn, when you ready this character, you may draw a card. Oh. Dang. Actually, that's not too shabby. Unless you brawl this, that actually seems pretty solid. Not too bad. And a Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. So Pinocchio and Bambi. Those are the 2 Amethyst legendaries. Very nice. Alright, well, they gave me another legendary, so I'm happy for that. Of course, I am greedy and I want more, though. Next, we have Mirabelle Madrigal, Mushu, Anita Radcliffe, Genie, Megara, Mad Dog, Figaro. Wow, what's wrong with me? Bernard. We have Nani. We have Hades. And a Palace Guard. Alright, now we got triple Rapunzels looking at us. Let's take one of them out. Final 5 packs. Whew. Alright, they're making us work for it. Making us work for it, guys. Alright, let's see. Can we get lucky? We got Dalmatian Puppy, Anna, Prince Ahmed, Friend Owl, Palace Guard, Tramp, Madam Mim, Jeweled Collar, Light the Fuse, Mulan, Rhino, and a Cricky. Alright. Let's knock it down to the final 3, but first we gotta go through the final 4. Boom and boom. Alright. Next up we have Charlotte LaBeouf, Lloyd Orange Boar, Wasabi, General Lee, Bambi, Tipo, Undermine, Raleigh. We have Walk the Plank, Anna, Stitch, and another one of those Drun cards. Oh, actually, I'm dumb. I think Drun was the antagonist of Raya the Last Dragon. I think it was like some shadow thing. I guess Drun would be the name of it. So that fits. Let's go ahead and take out this Rapunzel, and then we'll knock out these 2 Jafars. Whew. Come on, baby. Final 3 packs. No foil legendary in this set, or this box either. Hopefully there's something. Let's see. We have General Lee, Camilo Madrigal, Bill the Lizard, Gaston. We have Drun, Only So Much Room, Patch. We have Yago, Clawhauser, and Archimedes. I am seeing cards that I haven't seen yet, which is pretty interesting. All right, last 2 packs. Well, guys, I don't want to jinx us, but it looks like it's not happening. But, you know, that does happen, unfortunately. Sometimes we go through the entire thing and not hit one. But, like I said, I've done it on the very last pack. So, let's see. We've gotten pretty fortunate recently in some of our videos where we have hit enchanteds. But, you know, we want one of the new ones. We want one of the new ones for sure. We have Cha-Cha, Lafayette, Forest Duel, Hiro Hamada, King Candy, Ludwig von Drake. This card's amazing, by the way. This is one of the best cards in the set for sure, for yellow-blue, of course. Well, we have Wreck-It Ralph, I spoiled it, and a Megara. Okay. Final pack. You guys know how this goes. Last pack magic. Come on, Hades, give us some love. He's your boy. Give Jafar some love. Help us find what we're looking for. Let's see. Ha. All right. Final pack, we have Joey, Mrs. Potts, Dump Truck. Love that name. We have Bruno Madrigal, Jock, The Dodo, Alma Madrigal, Hiro Hamada, Trials and Tribulations, Vincenzo. We have the Colonel, and final card of the day, a Wasabi. Wow, we really did get a case that just didn't have an enchanted. Oh, that's such a bummer. That's such a bummer, guys. I mean, this was a decent box in terms of variety. Just because I think it gave us 5. Did it give us 5? No, it only gave us 4. Okay, this was the worst box. I'm glad we got these 2. I haven't gotten a Pinocchio yet, and we only have 1 Raya, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, this box was kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie, this was the lamest out of the 4 total boxes. So that's kind of a bummer. But you know, what are you gonna do? I got a lot more stuff, so we will open that periodically, and hopefully we'll hit a first enchanted for this set. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.